Gosh, what do they call that type of dress?
Vintage?
Well, yeah, it's vintage, but.
I know, this is, she's getting married on a farm.
Okay.
So, antique lace.
Can you like walk like this? It's like.
No, it's
okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of space.
All right, good. We'll try lighting her from both sides till we figure out what we got. You haven't been here since you was little.
I know.
So I gotta retrain you now. No. Okay. With our lights on that side, you'll be facing your body, always away from the light. So towards me, a few little turns. Good. Beautiful. All right. Then your weight will always be on your left leg. So it's, yeah, you gotta go a little punch out like that. It's perfect. So you get that little hip action going, good. And then your nose has to go to the light a little bit this way. Turn your face that way a little. Eyes will be to me. That looks pretty nice. Sometimes I'll help, Mom will help, but we'll figure out if we want the hair always front, or sometimes we'll switch it around. For the moment, let's bring the hands together, just touching, and skinny, which is like that. Good. That's pretty. All right, so this is you.
Do you want it a little bit of arch? Or?
So you're this way. So you're always going to be leaning a little to the light, like this with your whole shift, and your face over here for a minute. So we're just going to do some tests. Gorgeous. Bring the hands a little higher and skinny this way. Good. We want to see the waist through there. We want skinny, long fingers. And I'll do my first tests. Looks good. We may have to pull the light back just a little for full length. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Gorgeous. You don't have to do anything till we ask. Let's see. Eyes to me, though. Okay, Chelsea, pretty nice. Let me see here. Do another test, just for lighting. Oh, it looks glorious. What's the hair light on, though, for her?
Low.
It's pretty low? Good, because she's whitehead. She's already got the angel going on. Looks great. Okay. Okay, so you have a veil or not?
Yeah, I do.
You do have a veil? Okay. No flowers, though?
Yes.
Did you bring a couple flowers?
Yeah.
Good girl. Then we can do lots of variety. Just remember to keep them skinny. The best thing to do is actually real action, like almost scratching your cuticles or something. So you get this real genuine, not posy kind of stiffy thing, you know. That looks gorgeous for you, though. Okay, loving it. Now, we're going to always over-exaggerate a little bit the pose. So this is a mirror of you. You're always kind of like, go hip out this way, more. Yes, and looks good. Then your nose over here, eyes to me. Come back a little bit. Looks real pretty. A little more fill, a little softer light right there, be good. We're almost in the zone for shot number 1. Let me look. Yeah, it looks great. Looks great. I think we can have a little bit shorter, especially on the bodice. So just go a little bit this way. I'll make her turn her head more. Maybe pitch it downhill, more towards the leg and less on her top. Good. So it's you. Just at one click away from the lighting. More. Good. Then fall. And then your jaw, actually, more this way if you can. Beautiful. Eyes here. That should be it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, what are you doing messing up my lights? Good. Right here. That's beautiful. Okay. I love that. Now, Chelsea, let's bring the hands just a tiny bit higher and flatter. And I want you to actually like look way down towards the dressing room door. Looking down, down, down. Beautiful. Love that. Let me get it close up. Real pretty. Eyes are to me, though. Good. A little happier is good. You can be beautiful and happy at the same time. You can, huh? Good. Okay. Very lovely. Okay, that's really good. Relax a little bit, but keep your footing. Let me see the flowers or whatever you got, because I may just make a few changes, then we'll flip the lighting around. Form looks great. Gorgeous.
Nice.
Oh, the knife man comes out. Stay right there, you look great. Grab something, nose down and to me just a little. Good. Ah, it's delicious. Love it. Stay there. Uh-huh. Great. Sometimes the best ones are like in between.
Yeah.
That's okay. All right, we're gonna do a few with flowers, 1 or 2 or 3, whatever you got there. What do they call those? Calla lilies, yes. So what we'll do, let's turn them towards the light so they'll get this way. Just hold them in your hands. Yeah, or separated more. So yeah, that one's beautiful. This one you gotta break the wrist. You gotta exaggerate, mannequin-like. There you go. Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, those are.
Perfect for you. Okay, let me see that hand. Yeah, make it just, real articulated. Beautiful. Let me get my shot. Eyes will be to me. It's lovely. Hold it. Excellent, excellent. Hey, Karis, just feather the mane into the reflector more for a slightly softer feel. Beautiful. Great, you can smile. Oh, I know you can. Chin down a little. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's big league, girls. Chin down a touch. It's Hollywood. I love it. Okay. Just hang there. We'll flip the main light on her and just see what it looks like. Okay. We have to do this early on in the session, figure out which side we like better of you. All right. Good. Let me see. Yeah, stay right there. Actually, you're so skinny you can stand it. You can stand to be hit broadside with light and be okay. Still like to lean back, but let's turn the face that way. Then cut the eyes my way. Okay, I can get a shot like that just to have before we repose you. And good girl, hold it. And let's see. Let's get the face just tip down a little bit more. Beautiful. Stay there. I love that. It's good. It's gorgeous on you. Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna have her switch around. Hot. Beautiful. Here's what we're gonna do. We are just gonna do the same thing. You shake it loose for a minute. We're not gonna show the bottom of the dress yet, so don't let mom mess you up, okay? We're just gonna turn you this way. The light's over here now for you. So this time, your weight's on your right, and your body's going towards camera 2. And you always want to actually lean a little forward so we get a little bit of a shadowing. Then your nose is over here into the light. So let's see you lean tall, forward, and then a little this way. It's really good for you. This is good side too, I like it. Okay, let's flip your flowers though to go into the light. Mom can come back and art direct it for you, okay? Beautiful. It's good to have an art director on hand. Let me give you the pose again. Let's see. Your legs are good. You just keep it all tall. I like to consider it a balancing act where you could put it all on one leg. That's the way it should always feel that way. A little forward, and then kind of reach the face into the light. Good. Keep the nose at me. Just kind of push over. Yes, good. Stay there. I'm going to have you take the whole thing and just twist away from the light more, the whole figure. Good. Then, that's plenty. Then from the waist, you twist back to us, but also fall this way. Beautiful, not too much. Now the face has to go a little further. Beautiful. Chin down just a touch. Love it. Use the beautiful teeth occasionally. Nice. Now this hand, I think the flower should come a little more uphill, so you gotta pitch a little more. And let's get them lower out of her arm. There you go. Just hold them down there. That's gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay. You're all good, but you have to kind of tip forward. Nice. And the face can be up. Nose to the light, just one. Good. Stay there. Beautiful. Love it. That's very handsome. Let me move this. Move my mane out of my way just a little. Yeah, she's. I'm a little nervous. Turn the nose this way, hon. Keep coming back. All right. And it's all good, Chels. From Feet are planted good, but you have to just twist more to me. Again, I moved my camera a little good. A little shorter on her lighting, please. And why don't you make it horizontal so you can hit some background for me at the same time, because I'm missing some background light. There you go. All right, beautiful. I like that. Stay with me, girl. Beautiful. And again. Nice. That's good. Tell you what we'll do. Give me gold under her from the knees for a quick close-up. Okay, just a little straighter to me still, but with a little bit of a, yes, not backwards this way, but this way, good. And then square her head and jaw down like out here, nice, nose into the light. Beautiful, hang with me, it's good. Little extra kick. I love it. Don't be so angry. No, I'm just kidding. Good girl. Nose to the light a little more, thank you. Good, okay. Relax, that's very good, nice. Okay, let me take those from you for a minute. Now, is her veil gonna be an easy one or a difficult one?
It's the same one as Whitney's.
Okay, so
Something borrowed.
it's pretty easy then.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna switch her back to light left, I think.
Do you want
It's gonna be easier for us. Yeah, while we're in the light background with the full length. And Chelsea, we might as well move you face this way again. Just turn. And you'll stay here so Mom can. And similarly, when we're doing children's sessions in the formal category, which means we have beautiful clothes, in this case we have little girls, but we may have little boys too. They can be part of a formal portrait. In this case we have three sisters. Lovely matching dresses, seated on a bench. This definitely falls into the formal classical category. Still has some contemporary element, but mostly it's a classical study, and we've built this nice soft triangle out of their pose. Let's look at the next one, which is a standing kind of offbeat pose where I have the littlest one looking back and the two girls looking at the younger. This is also a very classic type of pose that you can find in paintings if you were to study that. And I just tried to make the girls feel like a little more interactive and not so posy, yet it falls beautifully into a full formal study. Lighting, same as a bride. Background balance, the same. Just looking for beauty from head to toe. Then we go ahead and we do them individually, quickly, on a low key, just to get more sales, to be honest with you. So we're doing probably only 2 frames per girl to get something really pretty that they'll need to buy a little something of and really pop our order up nicely. The culmination of this session was this home run image, my favorite from the portrait session. The 3 girls are at the very, very end of an hour shoot, yet I knew that I was getting close to something spectacular. And indeed, ultimately it was. It's sold really well, and it's a portfolio type of piece for me because I love it so much. But it was an exercise in detail, getting everybody just the right height and the right amount of headspace and where the hair goes and where the hands go. I wish this one was recorded with the video because it was quite an effort to get this image. Lots of fun, but I'll bet this image itself took 10 minutes solid of them leaning together like this. So very worth it. But our lesson today, as we go back into our formal study, is that the same rules are applying. The way we pose these lighter dresses, the balance of the young figures, and the whole thing comes together in a mood that is strictly formal. the body, just as much as you can, and still have, gives you the length. Let's not use the index finger in the mix. Good, beautiful. So this is you. All right, and then just get your face over here again. Playing to that side, very nice. Okay, let's see what we got. Quick test. That's fancy. And it's nothing like your sister's either. So it's kind of, yeah, you can pull that tight, that little kink in the, if you look on the left middle side, yeah. Kurt's about to move the light out just a couple inches so I get a clear shot. It's very beautiful. It's very mannequin-like. Just kidding, no. It's better than that. Hang on. It looks great. Okay, now, it's very pretty. Let's try bring your right leg over a little more. Close yourself up a little more. Yeah, so smaller, good. And then once again, we tip down, we put our jaw down. Good. Now the hand can come back in towards the body. Over here, your hand. Yeah, there you go. And eyes to me, beautiful. And looking down towards the dressing room floor again. Lovely. Let's go short like Curtis on that. That's good. Make sure you still keep your height as you go. Beautiful. You got great height. Use it. Feather it to a more filling light. Beautiful. Good. Oh my gosh. Are you getting a nosebleed up there? It's beautiful. Stay there. I love it. The lighting's exquisite for you. Breathe. Let go. It's all good. It's all good. Now go ahead and get yourself some veil again. Cute. Bring it close like this. Good. One should be one hand a little different than the other. So maybe one higher, one lower. Just like that. You do that better than I do. Okay. Then face over into the lighting. Good girl. Looking down here for one shot. Very pretty. I don't know if we can't see your feet though. Can you point a foot? Where's your foot going? Get it out here. You got to try to poke it a little somehow, if it's possible. Unless those are your sneakers. No, I'm just teasing you. Looks good. Good girl, hold it. Lovely. Chin and nose that way. Gorgeous. Yeah, take this hand a little lower, sweetheart. Your right, just a little lower. Just drop the right hand, just there, just a little. You don't want anything to be lined back or 90 degrees. There you go. Beautiful, and here we are. Let me zoom in for my close-up. It's beautiful, hold it.
I don't think she's not
Okay.
finished with the bustling and stuff in it.
It's cute. Okay. Now let go of it that's good. Let's just see if we can put something over the front. Get a different feel.
Pull my dress up.
Okay, why don't you bring the hands just in here, just a little self-squeezy. There you go. Just want to get a different frame. That's nice. And just bring your nose into the light. And here's the next thing. You look fab. This is perfect. But you must lean forward. Feet don't matter that much, so that looks great. You need a little more fill in the face, so you may have to bring the other reflector a little closer. This one's too far away, I think, for her. It's got to be forward, Curtis.
Yeah, 3/4.
Yeah, just 3/4. There you go. Nice. More in the fill, more in the fill. Beautiful, beautiful. Eyes to me, sweetie. Oh, yeah, so angelic. Beautiful. Nice, nice, nice. Except there's a lady in front of you there. No, I'm just Good. It's gorgeous. Okay. Let's stay right there, hon. Give me more spotlight power right behind her. I'm going to splash it high key. Let's see where it's hitting. Give me more full model for a minute. Yeah, can you give me more full model? I want to see it. There you go. Okay, slightly higher. Right there. Beautiful. Chin down, honey. Good. And a little more power. Just a touch more power occurs. It's working. It's working nice. Yeah, just beautiful. Love it. Oh, that's so gorgeous. That's really nice. Stay right with me. Turn out of the light just a touch, and then fall as much as you can. Nose goes more that way. Stop. Eyes here. Goodness, love it. Good. Great. Very pretty. It's adorable. Okay, can we get to the flowers and we'll just add that in here. again. Oh, that's cute too. Wait, put your hand up there and move your, yeah, like with the earring, looking way, way down over here. Chin down, 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 serious, lovely. Beautiful. That was adorable. It was. Okay, bring that right in the middle. We're just gonna bring straight up and down with these calla lilies. So they're not gonna tip this time, they'll be straight up and down.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, they're just gonna be really artsy fartsy.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, and then just break the wrist as much as you can. To keep it, don't actually hit yourself with them. Keep them right out there. It's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because it's in a bar.
Okay, digging it. Digging in.
Wait to see this place.
Okay, stay there. You can be serious first, dear. That's beautiful. Oh yeah, I just need more. Chelsea nose this way, hon. Just a little. Need more light in her face. So give me a little more. There you go. Beautiful. Loving that. Taking that one home.
So how do you like your hair?
I think I like it. I like it. It's. I mean, I'm willing to make adjustments. It's just so cool. Now it's important to realize that there's only a few differences in doing fine formal group photography. Generally, you're not doing groups of brides. So we're talking about formal portraits of a different nature. Now, again, we know that the rules are the same. Techniques should be established and should be the same. But when we put a group together, we're pretty much looking to normalize everybody's size and also to have relationship distances that work. In this mother and two daughters, we've again used their sizes, their ages, their hair to frame the portrait. Just traditional lighting and a background that's kind of a cool muslin to go with the dark black tops. And I feel it's really, really successful. The group with the instruments, this was done for a CD release. And of course, we did a lot of cool things too. But towards the end, we did a classic. And that was to bring together this little storytelling, emotive image while still using their instruments so they could use it for illustration. And we used the same background, a couch, the leather couch you've seen in a few images. And again, carefully lit and composed to keep your attention on the people. Traditional family. This would be more of your daily fare that you get to do in your studio routinely. But what makes the finer portrait maybe better than the things that are commonly available out there is how much attention we give to the beautiful lines that bring your eye in to the image and keep you there. Everything from where we have mom's knees to the lightest hair on the left to dad's arm to bring you back in, and even the shape of the couch that we're using to pose on brings you right back into the middle of the image. Next one is kind of a very traditional oval-esque design. It's a principle that can be relied upon to work. When you have a group of 4 or 5 people or more, you can often get this nice oval feel. Pretty easy to do. Sometimes you need to modify some heights, and I'm sure we did so in the sun in the back row. But then we have to use a nice long lens so we can press enough to make sure the back row heads are not smaller than reality. Here's an unusual grouping of father and 2 sons. Of course, these 2 sons are very, very different. One artistic kind of kid and the other one's very athletic. And with their dad doing a threesome, it just evolved to where we wanted the elder boy to be standing with his dad, and the other one simply wanted to be different. So we've controlled the clothing, we've controlled the spacing, and we've made a nice square composition informal. Also, the expressions are really important. Ending with this one, 3 sisters, and these are familiar faces. I pulled up this from the deep archives. We have Ansley on the left. She was our senior this year in our new release. Then we have Whitney in the middle, who was the bride that we did before Chelsea, and Chelsea's on the right, the girl in this video. And here we are in a formal romantic pose, black and white from 15 years earlier. It's really great that they invested in fine portraits, fine artistic portraits, and have continued the process. We love customers like that. What other changes? We did one where she was just down, pushing it back on one side. It looked pretty, but I'm open.
I'm almost thinking I'd like to just.
We just need more reflector on her. Why don't we try going a little higher with a slightly downhill pitch and aim it more for over here so I get a flatter facial light, more glamour type. Just see what I get. Nice. Stare me down there. Let's see. Oh yeah, it works for her. Totally. Beautiful. Okay. And stay there. Hey, Mike, Curtis, just move that out of my way just a smidge. Good. And just straight at me. Just one click down, hun. Nose down, right here. Yeah. That's so good. Yeah. I'm gonna nose one more this way. Stop. Okay. So very, very cool. Okay, breathe, but hang there for a minute. You can take it apart, whatever. Give me a flip on this main, because this is a very worth pursuing image, and I want to see if she doesn't, her nose and face doesn't look different from this side. I don't know, so I want to find out. This is just closer up stuff. Okay, straight at me this time, the figure, boom. Even one more click this way, stop. A little lower with the flowers. Nose over this way now. Go, more, stop. Nice. Oh, I think that might be really good.
Do you want me to fix hair? Do it.
Oh, well, whatever. It's looking really nice.
Okay.
Everything's working right there pretty well. Straight at me, my dear. How many inch heels are you wearing? An inch?
They're like this. They're
Little.
Oh no. No, they're like that's the heels, but then there's a platform like that.
No, she's really tall.
Oh, but you didn't. Okay.
You can't say 6'8".
Yeah, that's pretty tall.
He's the one going
Okay. All right. Okay, Chelsea, that's good. Your left hand's great falling. The other one's a little gnarly, so we have to shake that out for a minute and go just uphill with it a little bit. Nice. Okay. Lean forward a little, everything. Nose to the light. Looks really pretty. Stay there. I like that. Eyes to me. That's really sweet. Chin down a little more for you, I think. I was wondering why you're so tall, man. 5'7". Who's counting? Stay right there. All we're gonna do this time is a little bit away, so I get a little shading. That's good, but just still make it comfortable for yourself. That's good. I like that. Stay right there. And then we're gonna do a short one in a second from this side. Okay. That's very pretty. Okay. Okay, Laura, let's try one. Just take her hair on her left, our right, and push it back off the other side. That would be her left, our right. Just tuck it behind the shoulder for a minute. Yeah, I just want to see if we can get a shot that's clean. Okay, and then pull the veil over the front. And give me veil on the other side, the same way.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. That's where we started. It was working nice. It's a very much more bridal. Yes, okay. There you look like you got 4 arms. That was great. There's these 2 arms going around. Okay, chin down, beautiful. Okay, bring tip the flowers so they end up more in the middle. And a little tippage going like this. And then your face square again to the left. Yeah, nice. Good little smile. Thank you very much. That's all you got? Come on. Okay. She's a serious kid, I know.
Well, no, she thinks that I'll make the nose.
No. Nose towards the light, huh? There you go. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna try one more variable. She's working it. She's warming up, and
Yeah,
there's a good one on every one so far. Gonna do something a little weirder this time. We like weird around here. We're gonna turn you out of the light, a little more spin, stop. This time, we're gonna use just the right hand and let the flowers just point down on the floor, just fall almost. Yes. Kind of like a carrying a shotgun or something. No, I'm just kidding. You keep it.
Well, Daniel would love it then, he's a hunter.
There you go. So that looks good. We'll tweak that part of it. And you can take then the other hand, and I think we'll take the veil away, maybe with a bend. And yeah, that's pretty right there. And then, that's good. This is you. A little forward. We're not showing full length, so it's okay. Then your nose over here again, facing this way. Good. That's what we want to do for one. That's really pretty. Excellent. But this hand over here, take it down for a minute. We'll get it fresh in just a moment. As soon as I get my shot ready. Okay, and go ahead and push that veil out of my way. Eyes on me. Go ahead and just, go reach a little. There you go. And you gotta get that hair out of your eye, though. It's right there, that side. Good. Do it again, and gorgeous. Very pretty. I think I'm gonna change. I love where it's going. I'm not thrilled with seeing the back of your hand. I almost want to see it more like that. So, get you some. Don't use that finger. Can you capture a little bit? Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't have to come back and fix it again. Okay. All right. Looks lovely. Get your shift and your whatever on there. Beautiful. Get your hum on. Oh, beautiful. Break this wrist and bring it across the body a little bit more, like forward. Good girl. Beautiful. Ow. Ah, I love that. I'm in love. I'm in love with that chin. And, that is just like, take it to the bank. That's sweet. Isn't that cool? So artsy. I love it. Breathe easy. Very nice. We'll just do a seated one in high key. I think we'll be good with her there. Let's see. We can keep the veil. Oh, stay there too. Don't change your hands. Don't change anything. Turn your nose and look at the bottom of my light box. Yes. I love the real stuff. I love the real shots. That is so pretty. Good girl. Nice. And then eyes to me. Chin down just a click. Wow. I love it. It's happening. That is so good. Okay, what we're going to do is let her do a seated. Hey, we can't do this whole subject justice without talking about guys. Now, true, the major part of our video is live video is of the beautiful girl. But in the formal category, we have to be able to deal with the guys as well. And though the ratio of guy shoots to girls is, for me, about 4-to-1. In other words, I don't get that many guys except when they have to come in as grooms or seniors. This one we're looking at is a senior boy, and most of them don't want to be there. So you have to be able to do this stuff pretty expeditiously. In this case, we took this young man and did a couple of frames in the black on black outfit against a small piece of muslin wall. And then we did another one of him where he's actually against the wall to create the extra drama that a guy might like. And we moved him through many sets. The next one is Mike Huckabee, who I did back when he was campaigning for president. And I did his whole session in less than 10 minutes. And it was the nature of the beast. We only had that much time. But I was able to put together some really nice portraits out of that session. And one of them I eventually painted and was very happy with, and he now has it in his home. So, but the guys you're gonna find are gonna want to get it over with. And that's the way it is with my executive portraits. This particular conductor shot, from which I got 2 award-winning images and a cover of a magazine and a cover of a book out of this 10-minute shoot, was really because of the way we handle the subject matter. The lighting on this man is dramatic. The crop is dramatic. The statement is very clear. It's very powerful. And it is a total contemporary formal study. And the next one we'll look at is a casualized image. We were doing a dentist in 2 views. One as a serious one, which we'll see next, which he was going to put in his office in the full 3-piece suit. But the previous one was kind of lighthearted with his, his gear. And it was a fun little shoot. Sometimes we have guy groups father-son is one of my favorite things in the world to do, just like mother-daughters and other siblings, small groups are really a joy to do. But what's important about this kind of thing is relationship. And there's many elements to this image that allow dad to be rendered as strong, and he's the rock. And the way the son has his hand on his neck and has his finger tucked in his dad's hand. These are powerful body language elements, and they happen naturally. You don't have to contrive this stuff. It happens naturally if you let it. A friend of mine, Bill Branson, an artist who we rendered in a seminar and decided to make it about his portraiture. So we put some pieces of frames and some of his work behind him to give it the feel that he was in his gallery or his workspace. Lit the same as I do most of my work with a 3x4 softbox. Guys, however, were more likely to increase the contrast, increase the kick light. Bill's got an extra kick hitting him on the side of the face. Gives a little more masculine cut, a little tougher, and that's how we get a little bit of a twist towards the classic. This one I did for a senior that's on another new video, and he did a number of different looks, but we kind of called this the Bublé look, you know, and very dressed up and very much a commercial looking image. But when you're dressed like this and you render something that's going to be timeless, it does fall into the classic or formal portrait because the expressions of your subjects do not really make or break your being in that category. It's the way that you render the whole space, the body lines, and the lighting. So we still put that in here. Just another senior, just to show you how we deal with the guys. And then you'll see another senior in a bit of a more classic mood, short lit portrait. A skinny, tall kid in dark clothes was rendered with a little bit of extra fill, even though he was in a dramatic lighting. We're trying to, again, follow the exact same rules and principles you're seeing in the video today, but with the guys. And as we kind of wrap up the guy section, you'll see another black and white here, which is very dramatic, very in your face. This isn't, you know, an NFL football player, and I wanted to get something that was approachable but yet tough and kind of showed what kind of personality he was. I kind of let the hands go where they would. Even the flip of his shirt tail was left alone because I just felt like this was the man. And what makes it a winner, which it was, and which makes it sell, is the fact that everything else is so right. Your lighting patterns, your background choice, your minimalist props. He's sitting on something, of course. He's lit very dramatically, still with a softbox, but we've countered the background with a spotlight on the other side. The main reason, it's an old trick, and it's to make those white sleeves behave themselves. We raise the power or the luminance of the background behind the whites and render it a little less contrasty. It totally works. And lastly, a breakaway. We have three brothers. We have a great couple of images of the three of them together. And then we did individuals. We do the individuals largely for their sales potential, but sometimes you get one that's a capture that's just special. And for me, this one boy out of this group was special because I could tell that at that moment I'd broken through and revealed his real personality. He's a very artistic guy, and in fact, I think he's pursuing portraits and photography. And I just knew the moment that I saw this that I had gotten him. But once again, the design elements, we have beautifully matched the tone of the background density in through his jacket on the highlight side. So you're not attracted to his clothing on his highlight side. And then on the opposite side, where his face is in shadow, we have a brighter background, which gives you this great Rembrandt rhythm that we talk about in some of our other lighting videos. I just wanted you to have a good look at some comparable imagery done in same lightings, same background, many of the same rules, so that you would know that the things that we're doing with the girls as far as light and design is being done with the guys as well. In fact, they're easy, but they also have to be done more quickly. So just keep that in mind as you get the guys in the studio to do a formal portrait. And this is a good side for you. So step back just a couple inches. You're not far. And when we do this, let's see. So Chelsea, your body angle is going to be going towards the light, but your top is always turned to get a good figure lighting.
Okay.
You always have to face away from. So you're facing the dressing room. So you're coming in with, this way. Sit on your left leg, left thigh. I think it's going to work well for you though. So you just sit right on here on the edge. Good. And then, so you're going to go towards the light and towards me. Forward. Put your elbow, good. Bring the other hand up too, so we just get balance going. You can sit back a little deeper because I want you to be able to come a little forward. Nice. Get some English on here. Gorgeous. That's good. That's working. And then your face is back over that way. That's going to be fine. That's going to be really good. All right, we'll just shorten this a tiny bit. And I love it. It's pretty. Very nice. I think we'll give her flowers again. Could you grab those? The shotgun flowers, baby. The new title. Okay. Then Mom can dress them up. But we're going to put them in here going this direction. This hand. There you go. Just so delicately cradling them, barely touching. It's lovely. Okay. Hair's working. It's good. Okay. So Chels, that's good. That's good. This elbow can come out just a little. Yeah, but still make it your own. Then your nose over that way. More. Good. And let's see. I think come back one click. She's got it down now. Okay. They're pretty good. They should just rest in the arm, the crook of the arm, so that's pretty close. She looks great. Curse, for this 3/4 shot, just move the reflector in a little tighter, please. Yeah, just for this shot. Okay, so here you are, Chelsea, pumped up, tall, leaning to me in the light, forward the whole figure, then drop the chin. There you go. Be happier. There you go. That's nice. Nose that way more. Good girl. All right. That looks nice. Yeah, it's tricky. We can retouch it though, so not too worried about it. We can have, you know what we might like to have though? I don't know if we can pull it around so we have more veil on that side.
More, yeah.
So we could almost have double veil on this side and just a little, if any, over the other side. Kind of interesting that way. Yeah, we just need one piece here. Yeah, we can go. I just want it to come behind here. Nice, and just off the hand. Good, that's good. Yeah, just there. Just do a shot or two, and then we'll move on to something else. Nose this way, chin down. Good. That's working. I need more light on my background on the lower right. And in there, yep, that's it. So pretty. Ouch. That's so good. I love it when that happens. Okay. Stay there. Your chin out further. Lovely. And good. Try to reach further and drop the chin out. The more prettier it is, the more shading we get under jaw. Got it. Okay, relax. Actually, we can get you up from there, I think, for a shot. And we're gonna start doing the other dark stuff. So you got 5 minutes off while we retool. That was beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna do low key, yes. Let's take a minute and look at something that's similar to what we're doing with our bridal session. The rules are the same. Body, weight distribution, the same. Looking for optimum lighting for each subject, it is again the same. So in this image, we've started with full length, just like we will and have been for our bride. We look for optimum lighting, then background balance to match and make the clothing look wonderful and give it an artistic feel. Then we run through some poses, some of these particular ones with the props, the saddle and the outfit took a little longer than perhaps a little girl in a dress, but it was very worth it. In fact, we did a big painting of one of these images, as you'll probably see here coming up. There's some different expressions, different subtleties, and I'm really happy with what we got. Ultimately, I believe the image that we went for was closer to a 3/4. Get rid of the saddle, get rid of the boots, and I liked it enough to where we did a painted version of it. You can kind of appreciate it a little bit on this DVD. And then we went into low key, tried a few new things. There's that same chair we're gonna use on Chelsea here, and I think the same background. This is, again, why these lessons, whether it's a bride in a dress with flowers or a girl with horse reins in her hand, you're gonna follow the same rules to get the same great results. So watch the little nuances of posing, lighting, and here's just one last one of this gal in her equestrian outfit that is no different than any other formal lady. All right, now let's push all this back. I'm looking at her first angle for full length. Let's come up about 1 square, good girl. A little more turn to me, keep coming, keep coming. Then your weight goes on the back leg. Pop that knee as good as you can, beautiful. That's what I do. Okay. That's how I know you got it. All right, I love that, okay. Put this here. Beautiful, looks great. You can just leave the arms hang for now. We'll dress out the veil just behind her in place, like whatever looks good to you. All right. We'll get that straight up and down, formal. Show off the gown. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. That's good. Let me go long lens and see what happens. Okay, Chelsea, your nose that way, hon, a little bit. Chin down a touch. Just a test. Looks good. Okay. Hey, Chris, pull the spotlight back as far as you can without hitting her with any amber. Okay, and then Chelsea, a little lean and nose and face all into that box up there. Good girl. Perfect. Stay there. You look like you're right out of a magazine now. Totally. Let me look. Oh yeah, that's really great. Give me a little more power on number 2. It is going, right? Yeah, just give me a tad more power. Just a little. Looks great. Yeah, it is. It's nice. Posing stool in my way there, Curtis, please. Nice. Good. Let's see. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, loving it. Hold it. Full length is good. She's trying. It costs extra to smile around here. All right, let's see. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, Chelsea, let's carefully just move forward about just a foot. There, we'll adjust everything. Want to get a little more, want to just kick her just a tiny bit with that light. So give me background and a touch of separation light. And then since she's forward, we can probably turn the background or hair light up a little bit. That's great. Love your pose. Let's see, looks nice. This hand, let's just try this hand right here. Just bring it a little more to the back. Break the wrist one way or another. Yeah, back here more just to see how it works. Good. The other one, just touch the veil. Yeah, bring it forward because it's only gonna get some light if it comes like out here. Yeah, there you go. Out. Beautiful. Nice. It's happening. Your nose over here. Chin down. It's good. It's really good. It's real good. Let's get all good with while mom's gone. Okay. Be all surprises for her. All righty. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, yeah. That's just rocking my world. Love it. I can barely fit all of you in there. It's okay. It's not you, it's a dress. Okay. So pretty. Honey, I want you just to look at the bottom of the light box, not me. Turn the nose back my way, get a little this way. Good, and looking down over there. Great, beautiful. Okay, don't move too much because I think the only modification I'm gonna make is I'm gonna give you some veil on the other hand too. So you're doing great. This one I think we'll just go ahead and grab us some here and pull it out. Just like showing off. There you go. Nice. Unveiling. Adorable. You know, there it is. Good. Okay. Forward, 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 and into this direction with your nose. Let's see if we can get any closer to you. Why don't you stay on this and get it as close as we can to her. That's beautiful. I just have to shoot full length on this one. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Beautiful. Great. And then eyes up here. Got it. Home run in the full length department. Okay, so now it gets easier because we can just be creative in the top half. All right, very, very nice. You know what we could do is over the shoulder with her. Oh, I love it when you just, she just squeezes and she's just, it gives us that little heart. It's really cute. Break the wrist up though, I think. Yeah. Now just don't turn anything except your nose and look over there for a minute. And fall forward a little bit. You can do it. There you go. Let me get one of those. This is a close-up shot, and it's so pretty. Eyes are glorious. Love it. It's cute. It is good. To the light, sweetheart. Beautiful. Great. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Okay. What I'm going to do with you is a little over the shoulder so you can actually like face back that corner. Okay. And we're not going to see all this. Get the back of the dress a little bit. Okay, come on back to your spot though. That's good. That's good. And then just keep her safe from any staples or catches. Beautiful. Ow. It's good on you. It's really good. Then I'll have to do it with the flowers in just a moment, but let me get this one. Yeah, let me see the back of that dress. Yeah. I'm going to get it as soon as you're out of there.
Got it. Sorry.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Eyes to me, sweetie. Beautiful. Hands a little higher, though, so we bend those elbows. Beautiful. Excellent. That's really gorgeous. Okay. She does need the flowers. So stay put. Bring the flowers in.
The hair is too chunky.
Well, the very back of it looked that way. The side doesn't really. If you want to try brushing through or something,
Yeah,
or it's just on the back, it really looks like a Muppet hair. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice.
No, I'm just teasing. Yeah, that's a good thing, you know.
Now, do you want it in front or in back?
No, where it's laying is fine. So this is, well, we got all those other ones. We're so done, you know. So what happens now? It's all just more choices.
Okay.
hey, as we take a moment away from the session, just to show you a few other details that you're probably seeing in Chelsea's bridal session are replicated all the time in other pieces that I've done. And in this one, we called it the blue gown. Again, at the end of a session, we arrived finally at what I would call my home run image. When I got her into the round chair and I started playing with my diagonals, that's when I started getting close to what I ultimately wanted. If you'll notice that she's lit from the left, which is where we start frequently, her body, of course, is far right as I can get it. So she's seated way over on the arm, the far arm of the chair. She's only 16. And then we're bringing the torso in a nice diagonal into the light. And obviously her head is getting the most light. That's where we want the eye to go. We're able to pull off a beautiful square composition. And whether this young gal was a bride, a debutante, or the young lady she is, these kind of poses do work, but the rules are all the same. Here's the same chair, same background with sisters. In this case, nobody's sitting on the arm. We have the darker dress, the older girl, sitting inside of the chair, and then we have the little one, younger daughter or sister, reclining on her. It's a natural, it's a sergeant kind of a mood, and it works very, very well. The next girl here, this is a more of a contemporary image, but we put it in here because I have 4 different images from a senior session that will give you an idea of just how much variety you can capture in the course of one little shoot. And a senior session is not really that long. So we've gone into the formal, and in this dress had her seated on a bench. We used classical lighting, kind of a classical mood, and we're able to capture something like this. And of course, a lot of different poses or expressions as well. Then we have our black dress, little black dress in the window light. And this is one of our exclusive little senior sets that we do for all the girls that want it. And this is nothing more than the coffee room in our studio with some diffusion panel behind the French door. And then we drag the shutter to get the ambient light to render. But this shot can be replicated every day for each and every senior girl if she wants it. And depending on what she's wearing, the color of her hair, it'll yield different results. But it's a home run scenario. It's beautiful, classical light. And if the clothing is kind of formal, we go for formal mood and expression. And lastly, we have her in what I would call more of a contemporary, but yet still a very beautiful low-key portrait. And she's on the same background as we've been using here today. And yet it's the mood and it's the body lines, the positioning of the hair, direction of light that make it so successful. Chelsea, you look out here. Good, and you gotta lean a little forward. Good, as soon as we get the light clear, we'll be good. And this elbow's gotta go back just a little bit. Yeah, I gotta see a little more waistline. There you go. Beautiful, okay. That's pretty nice, yeah, okay. She moved him back. It's okay. That's all right now, just teasing. Go ahead and turn away from me a little bit. Turn, stop. Okay, then lean forward and look down towards Curtis's shoes over there a little bit. Chin down even a little more. Beautiful. Eyes to me. Nose to me, one click. Yeah. No, she's great. We'll change it in a second. I just want to get this while the getting's good. That's like so beauteous. Darling, this is so good. Okay, what we want to change perhaps is, Curtis, why don't you use that gold as a go bow just from the arms down. Very soft knockoff on it, not much, just a little bit. Good. Now, Chelsea, this hand that's near me with the jewelry, it has to break this way. Yeah, and even come back more. I want to see fingers somehow. So even pop the one. Thank you. Good. All right, tall. Turned away from me in total. And fall forward as you're able. Lower body does not matter, so you can spread your leg. I don't care how you get to the balance we need. It's pretty. Okay, your head can go one more click this way. Good. Gorgeous. Eyes to me. Lovely. Ah, yes. Stay there. Good. I'm so happy with that. Let's raise the gobo so we knock off the top, the bodice a little bit more. More. I just want to get the face to have the dominant light. Good. Hold it. Eyes here, sweetheart. Good. Nice. And again. Hang on. Beautiful. Okay. Got that covered really nicely. Breathe. We're going to change it a tiny bit. Good. Yeah, I like you kind of straight too. Shot right there. Stay up. It looks glorious. Hold it. See if I got it. Okay. Okay, this arm, Chelsea, can come back softer towards me. Elbow to me. Stop. Good. Make it all soft and easy. Bring the flowers away from me, back towards your middle. And rest them against your other arm or whatever. No, don't cover yourself. Right there. Perfect. Tip the head forward. Go. That's good. Yes. Gorgeous. Now, I'll tell you what. Mom can help on this one. Okay. Stay there. You're not going to be in it. Go get her. Just hold her veil out on an angle. We'll get a little motion. Just pull it out. Yeah. You can let some of it be, some of it can still be against her, but I want the line to come, to just kind of pull out. So you can just come out here, like get a soft kind of a, pluck out here. I want it to get, this is what I'm looking for right here.
Okay.
It's good hanging close, but we also want it to be like, I don't want to get the fans out yet, so.
Oh my God.
Want to clear a shoulder?
I don't know, just, no, I think it's good. Very pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, very pretty. Oh, yeah. So now we got nice, really nice line and flare. Yeah, keep on working that. It's gorgeous. And Chelsea, let's go ahead and take this hand that was hugging and bring it back to the flowers. Keep it tight to the body. Uphill. Woo. Show me fingers.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Love that.
Yes. Chin down just a little. Love it. That's so pretty.
Yes.
Now, as you're able, just give me a little more bend. Good. Nice. Bring the nose back this way a little bit more. Good. And actually, I want you to cut the eyes down to camera 2 down there for a minute. We'll borrow one. Okay. Now, let's do a short one of this. Chelsea, don't move. You're beautiful. We'll do same thing. Just turn to me, your top more. Stop right there. As you're able, you can shift your legs around. I don't care. You're gonna fall a little like this. Get an angle going. Curse goes shorter, light, shorter, light, shorter, light. Good. Good. Aim it heavily though into the reflector. So we got some chin down, honey, just a little. And beautiful. Oh yeah, glorious. It's glorious. Okay, why don't you try exposing that earring again for her a little bit. Stay right there, honey. So you're staying tall. It's so worth it, and you only do it once. Chelsea, only one time. Promise? Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, shift, shift, shift. Drop the chin. Actually, you always get your face away from your body as you're able. Good, 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 good. Beautiful. Let me see. Oh, that's so very pretty. Yeah, she's really gorgeous. Chin down a touch. Okay. Oh, yeah. Man, it's just got music. It's music. Relax. Okay, so I think we can do... She keeps doing all these great poses. Just go ahead and throw it again. Throw it over. Yes, stay there. Give me a broad light, broad overhead light kind of feel. Overhead, overhead, broad, broad, broad. Good. Hold it and... That's good. Lower, lower. Lower. Good. Just got to get some fun stuff too. Okay. They're on for a few minutes. think we're getting too hot in the top. So I'll tell you what, let me get a close-up before we change anything. Bring the flowers real high to the face, right below the chin almost. Lower. Just gonna do a super tight shot. Right there, good girl. No hands, beautiful. Okay. Let's bring some hair down in the front, just for a couple. I got the earring one, so now I want to do it with some hair down. And just slightly out of the way. I'm not even seeing your hands, Chelsea, on this one. Good, right there, just rest them almost. You can almost rest them, good. Stop, stop, stop. Turn your head back, sweetie. Good, love it. Yeah, it's so pretty. Nice. Got it. Okay. That's so pretty, so special for her.
Love that.
I think we can go back a foot and away from this edge. Turn. You're going to face the other way because that's the normal light for this. So, let the hand just hang, point. It's so beautiful. Don't. If you change, I'll come slap you. I will, honestly. Okay, because it's just so right. It's so right. I have done it. I've done it. Mostly to my children, but beautiful. Oh my gosh. What do you want her to do? Fix anything, but the hands are so pretty. Oh, I'm not worried about it. That's good. She's good. Love the hands. Love the flowers. Okay.
Yeah, I love the flowers.
Chelsea, here's what we're going to do. The top, one click it to the shade, one stop, good. But your face has to make up the difference. And then you must also be a little forward. Push your face over as far as you can like that, good girl. Nose back to me, one click. Look in here, good. Smile a little bit, it's beautiful. Oh yeah, okay. That is so beautiful. That's great. That's really nice. Very perfect. Okay. Chelsea, I'm going to leave your stance as is, but take the hands apart for a minute. I'm going to make you redo it. Fix everything up the way you want, I think you're pretty good, but what generally happens is it's better when you first fall into your spot. So a little bit away from the light, a little bit forward, a little face to this direction. Tip a little. Good girl. Chin down. And let that hand just fall down. Yeah, good girl. Stop. Chin down further. Lovely. Too pretty. Just too pretty. Curse, let's move the number 2 in a little bit, make more of a kick. Keep the background lit, but move it in so you get more kick on her. Beautiful. Make her 3D, okay? Everything's in 3D now. Make her 3D. Wouldn't it be weird if your bridal portrait was 3D? People go walk around you and everything. Damn. Nice. Excellent. I'm just going to change. That's so good. Take the hands and flowers, and I think I'm going to let them fall somehow. So, bring them 2 hands up, but they have to still have a pitch to them. So, yeah, go ahead and break the wrists a little bit, but make them soft. Find a way that they feel good to you. Why don't you just hold them again, any way that you like. Now, just let them fall. Keep both hands on them. There you go. Elbow out just a little. And let's reverse your weight. The other leg, yes. And then get a little bit of tip this way towards the light. Turn away from the light first, though. Got to get shading across you. Then your nose, over here, drop. Eyes here. Yes, very nice. Curse, the main line has to go lower and more into the highlight side of the face. Shorter, more reflector, and gobo looks gorgeous. You feather it more into this so I get a pretty light. That is so rock star. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, I'm just digging that so much. Let the flowers fall more diagonally down, even if you have to let go. In fact, leave them now in one hand and put the other one back on the chair. Let it fall. Good. Come across the body. Go ahead and go. Yeah, just know you're good. Rest on the chair. There you go. I want that finger to beautiful point down. Love it. Looking at the floor all the way down, honey. Tip the head towards the light. Tip. Watch me. This way. Good. Looking way down. And then eyes to me. Beautiful. Little smile because we're almost done. You've only got 3 smiles on the whole roll. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay.
Well, her one, but
No, yeah. No, she's very, yeah. Okay. I'm
she's
want
my
to change.
biggest clown.
I'm getting that feeling now.
Yeah, so yeah.
Sorry. Let them go. The hands are beautiful. Just pitch the flowers, both hands. Pitch them to that side of the face again. The flowers up, way over, and then back so they don't give a shadow. Stop. Nose down to mom. Almost. Come back. Too far. Come on back. Eyes to me. Just for a shot. I wanted to see what it looks like. Cool. Now this is really interesting because what I'm going to show you now is a few of my favorite poses from Chelsea, the girl we're doing today, her sister, Whitney, done not even a year earlier. She also had a beautifully successful portrait session in her bridal gown, and it's completely different as far as the dress goes, and Whitney's a different makeup, different feel to her face, beautiful eyes, and I think you're going to enjoy looking at this particular collection and maybe comparing it to where we've been already today and where we're going. These are my favorite poses. Same rules, starting with the full length, then taking the camera in and trying a few 3/4 where, again, you've already established your lighting. Now, the 3/4 length zoomed into horizontal here is a killer because it sucks you right into her face. On Whitney, we decided that we should mostly light from the right for her. And it's got to do a lot with hairstyle sometimes. It was easier to get into her face, and it's really often where the hair is parted. You can see in this image that her hair is parted on our right, her left a little, which is the open side of the face often allows you to get in there and get a better rendering of the face. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And look at the hands. The hands, even under the veil, are just wonderful to look at, well appointed. The other thing for these young ladies and their poses is not only do you not want to have a straight figure, you want to have a curved figure, but you also want to be able to see that waistline anytime that you possibly can, and this is a great example of that. Here's the full-length pullback on a classic old antique chair, intentionally done real loose to kind of show the pooling of the dress. Now, you know, the clients don't often buy these because they have to have such a big print to enjoy their faces, but it's a wonderful thing to have shot so that you can really enjoy the gown itself if they want to go that way with it. Then we have a recline pose, again, beautifully crafted as far as the way we're led into her figure from the darker leg into the waist with those gorgeous hands. Up the bodice, we have the face framed with hair on one side mostly and framed in veil on the other side. All the lines lead into her, a beautiful rendering from that session. In high key now, this is where we started with Whitney, and we started with Chelsea as well. The earlier images are done on my beige. It's really simple to match the tone of that background to the dress. So that's where we've started with her. Beautiful, beautiful images. Again, like earlier with Chelsea, we walked around to the shadow side to get more shading and add a little drama to the images. In the chair lit from the right, we've turned our white chair, our high key chair, to be backed into the light so as to shade most of it and make it darker. Then she falls into it, and we've beautifully sculpted her face. Notice how we have taken the hair off of the near side, the shadow side, which is to the camera. We've pulled the hair back so that we can expose the neck and connect the body and the facial planes that way. Then we try a couple other ones with hand motion into the veil to get looking for just a nice change up. But really, once you have 2 or 3 killer shots from one of these brides, it's just, you know, you're there. You almost have too much. And so Whitney was no exception. Her session had way huge collection of beautiful images. I'll fix you up. That's your zone right there. So for now, just give me fashion pose, whatever. Perfect. Yeah. Now, you can put a tray in your hand if you don't careful. Looks great. And then your attention will be this way a little bit. Good. Let me see where your hair looks best. Turn your head more that way, hon. That's worth it right there. Yeah. I'll do that. I don't even know if I got enough room to. You got that, don't you, Mike?
Yeah.
That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous.
Oh gosh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. Hang on. Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Okay.
Very elegant.
Yeah. Sweet. Let's take this hand and put it behind the back. Good girl. Nice. Stay pumped up, falling towards my light. Very nice. And your attention goes over to those, that direction, hon. More, I want to see the back of the hair. So keep going, no, stop. Come back a little. There you go. Let's see how that looks. It's very beautiful. All right, stay one more time. Little smile, little smile, little smile. Okay, keep the same lines. We're just gonna give you your flowers and then we'll be good. Then we'll try one with the veil and if it fits over your ponytail.
Oh yeah, it will.
Okay, uphill, normal. Yeah, that's good, away from the lighting. We don't want to burn them up. So, and lower. You're always trying to make a nice little oval with the arms. So they can't be here. They can't be here.
Great.
Yes, okay. Good posture, nice looking. Yeah. I don't think we're going to see that side, Laura, because her nose is going to have to go over here.
Okay.
Put your nose over there. This is the side that we're going to be we'll try and see. So she can even turn her head more. That's fine. Good. Yeah. It's good. It's really pretty.
Yeah, Chelsea, the lines.
And you can actually look down towards the dressing room floor for a minute. Gorgeous. Looking down, looking down. Then eyes to me. Beautiful, a little smiley. Very pretty. Okay, if you want to put a veil on it, that'll be the final. Good, yeah. All right, this is it. Let's wrap this bad girl up. All right, sweetheart, right here. Kirst, make the light a little flatter to her, just a little away into the shadows. There you go. Beautiful, lovely. Hands are gorgeous. Great. Let's see, Chelsea, if I've got it all. Very nice. I'll tell you what, don't move, dear. Chelsea, Laura, would you just put the veil on the other shoulder too, just for one? Bring it over the front. Just for a shot. I think we're good. Loving it. It's falling off the shoulder at the top. We'll just, I don't know if it'll stay much, but it's, okay. It's good. Just want one. And we're good. We're good. Two, and beautiful here. Nice. Good. Let me get a 3/4 length, and I'm so happy. Okay. Let's look way down towards the floor. Down, chin down, down. Good girl. That's beautiful. Tell you what, sweet, just flip the flowers so they go the other way. Yeah, and cradle them. Mom, fix them up. I'm going to have you look at the flowers this time. Let her dress them out. Let me see your hands. Chelsea, that's beautiful. Your right hand should be open just a little more, fingertips. There you go. And one should come up. No, just uphill. Your fingertips. Point. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Soft. Looking at the flowers. Yeah, fix whatever. Hair looks great. Earrings popping. Very, very happy. And Chelsea, nose back my way a little. And looking down for one. Then looking here. Beautiful. Good. I like it. I think it's, stay there. Laura, why don't you pull the flowers down? Leave her hands kind of, but just pull them down. They're two sticking out of her figure. Beautiful. Okay. All right, that's it. Homer, not Simpson, home run.
Love that.
Little smile, we're done, honey. Smile. Got it. And do this flower straight up and down for me like we did so many times before. Perfect. Stop. Eyes to me. Nose back to me, a click. To me, this way. More nose to me. Thank you, dear. Flowers a little lower. Got it. Say goodbye. Well, we got it. We got it like 10 times over. All right. That was great. Woohoo.
Y'all did a great job.
Oh, thank you. It's great. Good shoot. You're going to be so surprised. But what we'd like to do now is take a review, a quick one, look at Chelsea's bridal session, talk about a few of the things that might have been missed during the photo shoot. The first image, we always start with the most difficult, and that's the full length. The full length with no chair, no flowers, and minimal train, keeping it simple, kind of just studying the bride herself. Then we'll get a little, once we have the lighting done, we'll zoom in a little bit, make a 3/4, maybe do a little twist of the body, twist of the face. But really, we're looking for, this is our initial study, and we want to just capture, try and find her beautiful side. The full length now, we're adding the flowers. That's, an important part of a bride's ensemble, if you will. And she brought these large, I forget what they're called, but they were very, very beautiful. And we might have changed her hair to different directions during these tests to figure out what looked best. This next one is just a little walk around to the shadow side. And isn't the image completely different? All we've done is move the camera around to the left to shoot from her shadow side a little bit. Then we come back to normal lighting. What I'm concentrating on now is the balance of tone and the right amount of background light to kind of just kiss that background and make it the right tone where she pops, but she is also, her dress and hair and flesh are all balanced, and we look at her only. Here's a longer view of the same, and lovely different opportunity to make different expressions during the same time. Now, we complicate it a little bit. Here we're going to add the veil, and the veil can be used in a complicated way or a simple way. It can just be dressed down, or it can be held. It can be pulled away from the body like this one, but it's a wonderful way to experiment in the formal portrait of the bride. Here we're making it more contemporary. With the arms crossed, we are going into a non-classical interpretation of her image, and I really like it. Of course, that's my personal taste anyway. Then some variables, changing hands, changing tip of head, changing direction of eyes. So these are the things you work through in a series. Let's look at a couple others. One of my favorites, I really think this is a little bit beyond contemporary and into almost the avant-garde, artsy category, because we've broken some rules, but yet we have this starkness, this angelic starkness, and the flowers being straight up and down is a rule breaker. We're shooting straight into her, but she's so small and slight that she can get away with it. I think this is one of my favorite images of her session. Then we turn the camera, basically walk the camera to my left, her right, to capture a little more shading. Now we're getting a little more dramatic. We're looking to exaggerate the pose. We're going to go ahead and pull the hair or the veil out of the way a little bit to reveal. And we let the arm with the flowers just hang, but ever so perfectly, as you see in this image. The lighting is still the same. We're just walking around our subject a little bit to get some good variables. Now the chair poses. I don't want to go too fast on this, even though she didn't get a lot of chair poses. These are really important to most of your formal studies. Now, one of the tricks is we're always trying to hide as much of the chair as we can. A posing device is there for what? To hold people up. And we're always putting the body in the shadow side and bringing the face out into the sunlight, as Don Blair used to say. So it's very important that the line is diagonal and it's going with the face towards the light. Now we're going to zoom in a little bit and try some other expressions, some other little changes in the setting of the hands. Flowers, really looking for the perfect version of this shot. Still very happy with the background. You'll see hair changes and flipping the veil different sides, but this is kind of what we're looking for. Then we're gonna get a couple different expressions. So we want a few smiles, some full smiles, some Mona Lisa smiles, and some, more of the not severe, not stark completely, but a more serious pose and smile. This is a gorgeous one. I love this because of the squareness of the design, and the fact that it's such a beautiful, diagonally positioned figure in this space. It's hard for me to even pick which one is my favorite, but you saw the whole session, so you know exactly how it was done and how we arrived at this moment. Yet the review now gives you yet another set of eyes on those images to say, wow, that's what that all led up to. Now we're going into the low-key study, and what do? Of course we start with the hardest, not because it's hard, but because it makes all the subsequent shots easy once you have really managed the entire set, meaning the lighting, the backgrounding, your camera angles are all set, lens choices. By getting the full length nailed, all the other ones are easy. Going in for the 3/4 length to the super close, they are all done. Here again, same light from the right side. We have moved around to her shadow and they had her look back at us. This is just gorgeous. We did play a few different times with her flowers, higher, lower, more of a bent arm, more of a fallen arm. Now, in many ways, this image here, though it totally works for her, and I think it was even used on the cover or one just like it, it breaks a lot of rules. And one of them is that we've shot the light directly into the front of her and her dress. But again, when she's small and we've balanced all the other tones, we're able to make it work. It is not the rule to shoot light, to blast light into the front of a young lady. But when she's that small, she can get away with it. Then we're coming in for the square, and it is a beautiful expression, soft diagonal lines, but not really too graphic yet, but still very successful. It's all about her face and expression on this, and the rest of the oval design kind of just supports that. Let's flip the light around to the other side, and again, fortunate that her hair and her face allowed us to shoot from both sides. In the video, you probably won't remember, but we moved the hair from over the shoulder and around the neck to off the shoulder and ended up with a completely different image. But this turned back looking at the camera is always successful, and that little bit of a shorter light really helps trim your medium to heavier ladies. Now we're bringing in another chair. Again, one you've seen in a lot of my videos because I only keep a few around the studio. This big, dark, heavy, antique-looking chair gives a lot of different subjects something sturdy to lean on. And in Chelsea's case here, I, of course, positioned her body where I wanted it, if you saw in the video, and we let her hands fall, we let the flowers rest, and we let her be kind of straight up and down and let the design of the background, beautiful dress, great chair, all those things contribute to a completely successful image. Now we varied a little bit with a little twist, classic C curve with her figure going off towards the light again. Whenever you try to do the opposite, which is having the body closer to the light and the face going away from the light, it is far less effective and more difficult to get a beautiful picture. You're just working against the grain. It can be done, and it can create great mood. But if you're what's going to happen is you're going to make a body bigger and head smaller. Most people can't take that. So we do a few more versions of Chelsea, different hands, different drop of the flowers, come in a little tighter, and then we would look at the final variables on this. We're going to go and get a full length with that different hairstyle. This is something that we do frequently with our better sessions, is once we have really completely walked through the main outfit and we've got plenty of great stuff to work with, now we're going to try something really, crazy, and they decided they wanted to try a pulled back hairstyle, which of course totally worked on a pretty girl. But we did manage to get some great images of her with the hair up and with the flowers without and with veil. And without, we're looking at a couple of them right here. Very, very beautiful session. And you got to see it all recorded live. That's just the way it really happened. One day, one session, a normal bridal session for me takes a good hour if everything goes well, and will yield way more images than they can generally buy.
One of the best values in photo education, the Studio Blueprint.